About the animals. I used to be a person who ate animals. I drank cow's milk in the past. I ate eggs in the past, and I feel bad about it. And I wish I had known that it's so easy and healthy to be vegan. So that's why I'm here on social media. I'm here because I learned something, and I think it's important that other people know as well. So thanks a lot for coming in, guys. We have 2 cameras going today. This is my YouTube channel over here, and this is my TikTok channel. So today we are going to be talking about the animals, and you are going to be learning how to be vegan teachers. Isn't that cool? Did you know that you could be a teacher? All you have to do is just go on social media like I am, sit at a table. Oh, thank you, but I don't want any rodeo hats on TikTok because I don't support the rodeo industry. So I know you got trying to interact with me, but what would be better is to put a chicken on my shoulder and not a rodeo hat on my head. Okay, they have these little decorations. I don't really like that because, you know, it hurts the animals. And the rodeo, it's quite abusive. They abuse the cows and they abuse the horses and even the baby cows. It makes me sad. So please don't do that. But you can decorate in other ways. Hi, everybody here on YouTube. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I used to eat animals just like you guys, and then I realized I don't have to. And so I'm here to help to coach you to be a vegan and to help you to be an animal rights activist. Not just vegan quietly at home, but actually a vegan who is out of the closet, out and proud, out of the closet, so to speak. I use that analogy because, you know, people come out as gay and lesbian people, and when you do that, it's sometimes an adventure. Most people accept gay and lesbian people now. I mean, I don't even know a countless amount of people who are in the category gay, lesbian, bi, and it's not a big deal. But when you come out as a vegan, it's actually even more beneficial to society, let's say. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't come out. Of course you should come out as a gay person, lesbian, straight, whatever, because you have a right to find love. But when you come out as a vegan, it is much more important because you are saving 100 animals per year. Did you ever think of it that way? Did you know that? You can save 100 animals per year. Let's see what we have here on YouTube. Okay, so cheerful tuna. Thank you for being here. A cheerful tuna fish would be one that doesn't end up in your stomach, right? So hopefully you're a vegan person. And if you are, I think you said you're gay, that's totally fine, you know? But when you come out as a vegan, it is much better for society because you save 100 animals per year. So, by the way, this is a great flag. This flag is a freedom flag, and it represents happiness and freedom for everyone, not just straight people or gay people or bisexual people or lesbians. It represents happiness for the animals as well. So if you're against oppression, be vegan. If you think it's wrong to oppress somebody or exploit them, be vegan. If you believe in freedom, then be vegan. Don't pay somebody to put innocent animals in gas chambers or to cut their heads off. Makes sense, right, when you think about it? Yeah, let me just write something down here real quick, guys. I'm just going to make sure that everything is on track. If you guys want to come in and talk to me, that would be awesome. So let's eat some fruit, guys. Here I have some beautiful blueberries. Look at that. When was the last time you ate some blueberries? And by the way, also want to let you know, it is 5:33 in the morning here in Italy. It's pitch dark out. Oh no, actually the sun is starting to get a little bit lighter. 5:30 in the morning here in Italy. Where are you guys from? I need to have something to put this on so it's a little bit higher. Maybe I can put it on here. Hold on. Maybe this is going to be, this might be too high. This is an old peanut butter jar. Let me put that here. There. Now you can see my beautiful blueberries, but you can't see my sign. There. So go fruit yourself. Guys, you're allowed to eat in class. Feel free to go and get any kind of fruit that you have. And let me know where you're from. Let me see. Australia. Thanks for telling me. Thank you for subscribing, guys, on TikTok. I see you're tapping already on the screen. And you guys over here on YouTube, I see some smiley faces and some hearts, and that's also awesome. The more that you share the live stream, the more we will be likely to have a vegan world as soon as possible. All right, what do you have here? You're from America? That's pretty vague. There's North and South America. Let's get more detailed, guys. Somebody named Mixie just donated $1. Thank you, Mixie. I'm going to press heart and thumbs up on you. Mixie_IDK. Thanks, Mixie, for being here and supporting my work. And over here on my TikTok channel, what are you guys? Oklahoma. Tell us what time zone you are in. Don't just tell us where you are in the world, but tell us what time it is. Like, don't you find it fascinating? I ask this question on my live streams so that we remember that we're not the center of the universe. You know how I started that? Is one time I posted something in the morning and somebody said, "What are you doing up in the middle of the night?" And I said, I thought to myself, it's not the middle of the night. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I realized that they were in a completely different time zone. So here in Italy, it is 5:35 in the morning. So what about you guys here? Okay, don't just write the time, guys. That's another thing. Because if you write 8:30, nobody's going to know if that's 8:30 in the morning or 8:30 at night. Because people over in Australia are way ahead of my time zone. It's practically tomorrow over there. So today is Sunday morning where I am. What day is it where you are? And where are you? Okay, Minnesota, 10:30 p.m. See, that was great. Thank you, TikTok. By the way, keep on tapping, guys. Tap on the screen. You can tap like this with 2 fingers, doot, 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 and it makes the number go up. Let's see how quickly you guys can make this number go up. See it on the top corner there? Up by 100, just like that. Good work, vegan team. So many beautiful people. New Jersey. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta try and. Okay, New Jersey, Scotland. It's 4:35 in the morning. Let's see. Texas. It's 10:36 at night. So you guys are still 10 in Texas. It's still Saturday night, and I'm Sunday morning here in Italy. What about you guys? You're in Italy too. Okay. Hi. Hello. It's in the morning there. Yes. All right, let's get somebody here on TikTok to come and talk to me. Yesterday, by the way, I did a live stream on a different account, totally different account here on my TikTok. The one I'm on right now has 1.2 million followers, and the other one has about 157,000. That was pretty interesting. I had never been on that account for a long time. Okay. Remember, you have to be over 18 if you're coming in to read a card. And we're going to be learning today about the animals and how to protect them. California, 8:37 p.m. That fascinating, guys? In California, it was still late at night over there. Actually, not even that late. Thank you for sharing the live stream. Thank you. Hi, guys from California. Hi from Texas. Yes, you should. Hey, what does it say here? Okay. You need to respect people who are not vegan. No, of course not. Why would I respect somebody who kicks a cat or eats a pig? Of course I don't respect you if you're not vegan. No, of course not. Unless you're trying really hard to become vegan. Then that's different. If you're on the voyage to get there, then of course I respect you. All right, let's go to the next person in here. Somebody named Blake wants to talk to me. Remember to eat a few berries every single day.
Hello.
Berries have antioxidants. Hi, welcome. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you in the world?
I'm in England. I'm north of England, near Scotland.
Okay. And how is your vegan journey going?
I've been vegan for about a month now, and to be fair, it's been going good.
Okay. Thank you. Why do you say to be fair? Why did you add that into your sentence?
It's just like the way people from England put like sentences and stuff together.
What do you mean and stuff? Sentences and...
I honestly don't know.
What
it's just the way I talk.
Okay. So I'm going to encourage you to try to speak in a way that you choose your words more carefully. Just because everybody else says a lot of superfluous words doesn't mean that you have to do that. Especially when you say something like and stuff. Because anyway. All right. Let's try. Okay. So you're vegan. That's great. I love that. And what made you decide to become vegan?
Obviously, it's just I was watching stuff on like YouTube.
Hold on a second. Like, why is it obvious? What do you mean, obviously you're watching something? It's not obvious. Many people do not watch things on YouTube that make them become vegan. So let's try that sentence again.
Yeah. Well, I was watching something on YouTube, and it was all about how like the dairy industry and stuff works.
What do you mean and stuff? The dairy industry, and what do you mean stuff?
And like type of stuff around that area, you know what I mean? Like how the animals are treated.
Okay.
Just so that we can eat their milk, eat them and stuff like that. And no, it made me realise. what I was doing was wrong.
Right. So you learned about the dairy industry. All right. What did
Yeah.
you learn there when you were studying that or when you were looking around? Can you tell everybody what happens in the dairy industry? Why you stop drinking milk?
The cows are forced to give up their milk when the babies and stuff they could be drinking it, to help them grow.
Okay, wait a minute. You mean wait. The babies, you said the babies and stuff. It's just the babies. The cows
Yeah.
are forced to be pregnant. Their babies are kidnapped and their heads are cut off. The baby's skin is ripped off and turned into purses and shoes. These are just baby cows. That's really sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you decided to be vegan. That's great. And you say
Yeah.
it's going okay? Feeling good?
Yeah, it's going good.
All right. So make sure you take a B12 pill that on a regular basis. That's essential. Very tiny thing, costs like 5 cents. And that's going to make sure that your brain and your body stay healthy. And you're drinking what kind of milk now?
I don't drink milk anymore.
Okay, so you didn't switch to soy milk or oat milk or anything like that?
No, obviously, because I'm from England, I do like cup of tea, so I'll add a bit of soy milk in there.
Okay, so you do drink soy.
A little bit.
Okay, so you do drink soy milk. Okay. All right, let's read this together, okay? Can you read this?
Yep. I sure can, yes. The dairy industry, right, rapes their mothers' cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Right. Do you think baby cows have a right to stay with their moms?
Yes, 100%.
Do the moms have a right to keep their babies with them?
Yes, that's like saying the humans have a right to have their babies with them. Of course we do, so why can't the animals?
Don't you find it weird that people drink cow's milk but not elephant milk or dog milk or giraffe milk? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Just randomly cow milk. And did you know that cows have to be pregnant in order to produce milk?
Yeah.
Most people don't know that. Isn't that fascinating? Like I'm here in Italy and I was talking to some people, an adult couple who were actually trying hard not to eat meat, but they had no idea why they should not drink cow's milk. And I told them that there's sexual assault involved in that. There's rape, there's kidnapping, there's murder. All the bad words, all the worst things happen in the dairy industry.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It made me realise when I was watching all the documentaries on it how stupid I've become.
Right. Yeah. Well, it wasn't your fault, right? Because you didn't know better at the time. When we know better, we can do better.
Yeah, 100%.
I wish you were here. I'd offer you a blueberry because you're so kind.
I have lots downstairs. I've always liked blueberries.
You got lots. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, I heard a cute. Oh, here's a nice ting. Well, happy Vegan Declaration Day to all new vegans here. Would you like to read another card since you're doing so great?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Sure.
Well, so we're doing just like random vegan facts today. And we're going to start at the beginning of this set for people who are new here. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher, and I have a guest here on TikTok. If you would like to come in and speak to me on TikTok, you can join my channel. Today I'm on the channel called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Music by That Vegan Teacher. Yesterday I was on another channel called Songs by That Vegan Teacher. And that's because, well, I like to kind of compose silly little songs. Here's one about fruit. Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Let's do it one more time. Ready, Blake? Could you sing it?
I sure am, yeah.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. All right, go fruit yourself, guys. Make sure you eat a lot of fruit every day, vegetables, nuts, seeds, all kinds of things, so you stay healthy. All right, so the definition of veganism is actually not about food, though. Here you go. Here's a card for you to read.
Thank you. Random vegan fact. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Right. So how would you define the word exploitation?
Oh, I've never really been good with definitions.
Okay, so I can help you. It means you don't use them. So we don't steal from animals. A good way that I explain it to people, I say we just don't steal anything from animals. So think about, what do animals have? They don't really have objects, but they have their body.
No.
They have joy in their hearts. They have feelings. So we're not going to steal their joy. We're not going to steal the animal's body parts. We're not going to steal their family members. So if you take a cow or any other animal away from where their family is, you've kidnapped them. You've taken away their freedom. And that's why I think this is such a great flag for veganism. This is a freedom flag. And also just happens to have a wide variety of all the different fruits you can eat, vegetables you can eat, the nuts you can eat. So let's look. See this? This is a blueberry, right? But it's, I don't know, what color do you see this as? It's kind of like, almost like a dark purple when you think about it. But you know what? We say that blueberries go here because it's really the only fruit that's kind of blue. Isn't that weird? Can you think of a fruit that's blue, another one, or a vegetable?
Trying to think now.
There really isn't any.
No.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, guys. Let's keep on tapping on the screen. We can give this beautiful vegan guest at least 100 little hearts. Everybody here, there's 450 of you guys over on TikTok. Let's tap on the screen, and let's see how long it takes to get this number up. We're up to 13.8. Who wants to be the next teaching assistant to read the next card? This is the next card right here. Let's see who can read. Guys, over here on YouTube, I have YouTube here and TikTok here. If you're on YouTube and you want to communicate with me, the way it works with you guys is you put a super chat in. That means that something on the screen will come with the words that you write. So if you had a really important message for me over here on YouTube, you put a super chat and I will do my best, my very best, to try to read it out loud. Now, the yellow ones stay on the screen much longer. Sometimes the blue ones I miss, and I'm not missing it on purpose, but I'm just saying, do your best, okay? All right, so if it's turquoise, it stays a little bit longer, and the blue ones, oh, there, I just saw one. Did you guys see it? Hold on, TikTok. I just got a turquoise one. All right, that stays for, I don't know how long, actually. I'd like to time it sometime. Hold on, guys, I have a little runny nose here. I'm just gonna, where did I put my Kleenex? Oh, here it is. Here I have a little Kleenex. Okay, so what do we have? Sterling writes, Sterling gave a $4.99 donation and writes, if animals don't want to be eaten, why are they made of food? Well, are you made of food? Yeah, to a lion, you're made of food. So I'm made of food. Any animal is made of food, and we are actually animals too. Did you know that, Sterling? Good question. But I think you could have figured that one out yourself. Don't you think, Sterling? So next time, Sterling, that you put a $4.99 donation here, here's what I want you to do, to teach what they know. And now, Sterling, you know that animals are not food. To us, they're not food. To the lions, they are. But you could write that plants don't feel pain. Animals do. That's something you could write to be helpful, to be a teacher, right? You can write down plants have protein. So I'm going to press a heart on your comment anyway, and I'm going to put a thumbs up. So 29 likes, because I want you to know that I appreciate you being here. But don't forget, next time you come in, teach a vegan fact that you learned. For example, you can write this: veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against exploitation of animals. So we don't steal from animals. Let's think about all the things that people steal from animals. Can you guys think of something on YouTube? What do people steal from animals? Write it in the comments. TikTok, what do people steal from animals? Write it in the comments. I'm going to read your answers out loud. Let's see. Somebody said they steal their bones. Yes. Sometimes people put bones inside soup. That is someone's body. You're right. They steal the bones of animals. What else do they steal? Somebody wrote virginity. That's correct. Humans, believe it or not, steal the virginity of cows because they force the cows to be pregnant. Just think about how crazy that is. Humans, first of all, they sexually assault a bull to take his sperm. Then the bad people, the bad farmers, put a huge glove on their arm all the way up to here, like a blue glove, plastic. And then they stick their entire arm into the cow. And then they put the sperm in there. So they sexually assault her, force her to be pregnant. Then they kill the babies. This is why nobody should be drinking cow's milk. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. Time to drink soy milk now. I got a song. Listen to this song. Help you to remember. Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how. Not only will I show you, I'll teach you how to be a teacher. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how. All right, so now you know the song. Don't forget to sing it in the shower. Don't forget to get mad at me and say, now I got that song in my head. That's okay. All right, let's go to the next person. TikTok. Guys, you're amazing. You've been tapping on the screen like crazy. Look at that. If you guys tap right now, I bet you this could go up to another 100 in like no time. I've seen you guys do it. Pretty cool. Oh, you did it just like that. Good job, wonderful vegan people. So yes, what do we steal from animals? We steal their bones. We steal their freedom. We steal their joy. What is somebody saying? Stealing fur for clothes. Good job, Betlog P2W. Listen, you seem like a smart person. I want you to change your name here on YouTube, okay? If you're, I don't know, maybe your name is Bet or Beth. Okay, right? Beth for the animals. That would be a great name for you. Okay, let me see. I have another super chat here. Let's read this real quick. This person's name is Bully. And guys, over on TikTok, I'm going to let one of you guys in, okay? I'm going to read a card very soon. Hold on. All right, we have Bully writes, we live polar opposite lives with polar opposite beliefs, but you're so sweet and passionate that I enjoy you. Bully, are you a bully to the animals? Why? What do you mean we're polar opposites? You mean you like to hurt them on purpose? Really, Bully? I want you to put a new super chat in and I want you to clarify this because this doesn't make sense. If you're smart enough to see that I'm sweet, as you wrote, then surely you're not the kind of person who hurts animals on purpose. See, we're not opposite. I try to save animals on purpose. You try to hurt them on purpose? Really? Is that why you call yourself Bully? Come on. You can do better than that. I'm not going to press like on your comment, okay? You can do better. I'm going to go to the next super chat. Here's a super chat for $19.99. Wow. Let's see what this has to say. Okay, Scott Jose Phi Wu. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but thank you for being here, Scott. And Scott writes, I just became vegan at the beginning of 2026, and my mom just became vegan today. Yes! Congratulations! What a wonderful super chat. Guys, on TikTok, someone on YouTube just wrote that they became vegan at the beginning of 2026, and their mom became vegan after. That is truly wonderful. I'm going to press a heart on that. Boop. And I'm going to press a thumbs up. Click. That's wonderful. Oh, now I'm so curious. How did you help your mom to become vegan? You know, isn't it wonderful when kids can teach their parents something? That's great. So we have two people on YouTube who both came out as vegans this year. Coming out as a vegan is so wonderful. You're helping to protect the animals. You're helping to protect the planet. And you're helping to protect yourself. If you have cancer in your family, you should become vegan. If you have family members with difficulty with circulation, you should be vegan. Veganism is great for the planet, of course for the animals, but also for your health. Do you have cancer in your family? Anybody? Who has cancer? Does anybody have cancer in their family? I did. My mom died from cancer. And I also had cardiac problems in my family. My dad died from a heart attack. So by me being vegan, I'm lessening the chances of either of those things happening earlier. Now, we all die from something. There's all kinds of crazy pollutants in the air. I could find out that I have cancer tomorrow. It's possible for any of us. It's kind of scary. But here's the thing. If you are vegan, you will reduce your chances of dying early or suffering. So thank you so much for that super chat to Scott Jose Phi Wu. Thank you very much for that wonderful news. I really appreciate you, and I love that you put it in orange because it's staying on the screen for a longer time, which means you're also helping other people to become vegan with your wonderful message. Okay. Hi, guys, on TikTok. Oh, my God, so many people are subscribing. Thank you for subscribing on TikTok. Wow. And so many people are tapping the like button. That's really great. Guys, thank you so much for helping. Tapping on the screen helps the animals because it helps let TikTok know that you care about the animals. You don't want them to suffer. Now, I don't know if you know about what happens in the egg industry, but you shouldn't eat eggs because in the egg industry, they kill all the baby chicks if they're boys. In the egg industry, they kill all the baby chicks if they're boys. How do they kill them? With knives. The baby boy chicks are separated from the girls. Every time you eat eggs, that's what happens. They fall down at the end of the conveyor belt, and the very first time they're ever flapping their wings is because they are trying desperately not to be cut, because there's lots and lots of blades down here, and the baby boy chicks fall into the blades and they kill them. It's really true. If you haven't seen the videos, make sure you go and check them out. Watch an important documentary called Dominion. Here's what Dominion looks like when you're looking for it on YouTube. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, as a cow, it's black and as a cow. It's called Dominion Movement. And that's where you're going to see what I'm telling you about what happens to the baby chicks. It will break your heart. None of us need to be hurting animals. Hey, we have another super chat. This one is for $4.99. Let's see what this person says over on YouTube. Person writes, how does being vegan lessen the chance of cancer? Well, because when we eat healthy foods, vegan foods, no meat, no dairy, and no eggs, it's excellent for our intestines because everything that we are eating is going to be scrubbing the insides of our intestines. Now, I'm not a scientist, and I think the scientists are still trying to figure that one out. It's just a fact that they've realized. You are less likely to get certain types of cancer if you are vegan and never eat meat, never eat eggs, and never drink cow's milk. Isn't it strange that people drink cow's milk when you really think about it? Because we're not cows. Would you drink cat milk? No, right? Because you're not a cat. Cat milk is for baby. Write it down. Cat milk is for baby cats. Write it down on TikTok. You can help to be a teacher by writing the sentences that I say. You guys on YouTube, you can write down dog milk is for baby dogs. When you write that, copy it and spam it over and over again. You guys can do that and you guys can do that. You can be teachers. That's what I do. When I go to other people's live streams, that's what I do. I write vegan sentences over and over again to help teach people. All right, let's see what this next comment is. Oh, it's gone. Oh, here's something. Oh, no, here's something. Hold on. This is by Zevi Ov, who paid $5 and wrote, tomorrow, should I eat 5 bags of prunes? No. You're funny, though. I'm going to put a heart on your comment just for trying to make me laugh. Thank you. And a thumbs up. Okay, to the person named Zevi, thank you, first of all, for your $5 donation, helping me to be a teacher here on TikTok and on YouTube. And you should not eat 5 bags of anything. No, you should eat a wide variety of vegan foods. For example, when you go to the grocery store, prunes are purple. You can get some prunes, that's good. But you should also get some tofu. Tofu is white. Get some cauliflower. Get also different varieties of nuts, especially walnuts. They're the best ones. Okay? Yeah, get some walnuts. They're good for you. And what do we have here? Let's go over to my YouTube TikTok channel. We have Caden who wants to come in and say hi.
Yo.
Hello, Caden. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Australia.
All right. What time is it over there? Here in Italy, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock. Excuse me. You're saying
Hold on a second.
Can't
Hold on a
tell.
second. Hold on. Okay. You have to remember, people in the United States, different parts of the world, when you say 2 o'clock, they don't know what 2 o'clock that is. There's two o'clocks.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So for you, it is Sunday afternoon, right?
Yep.
All right. Did you go to church this morning?
Nah.
Oh, okay, good. All right, here you go. Here's a random vegan fact for you to read, and after that, we can have a
Wait,
conversation.
can I ask you a question first?
No, it works so you teach. So the reason you're coming in is to be a teaching assistant. Okay, we look at the number here.
Oh.
You see here, it says 32.4, right? You see 32.4 thousand
Yeah,
likes?
yeah.
So the longer you stay here, the more people who will subscribe to your account. Shh,
Okay.
don't fidget, okay? Put your phone somewhere and don't move. Don't touch it. Okay, it has to be really
Okay.
quiet. Okay, so the longer you stay, the more followers you get, and the more we help the animals, and the more this number goes up, because people here are tapping on the screen if they like you. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
So what number do you see now? I see 33.3. What do you see?
Yeah, same. Yep.
All right, cool. So here is a card, but before we read that card, since you're new here, you don't know that you're a teaching assistant, you're going to read this one in the most enthusiastic voice that you can. Here you go.
Hello, niggers. Niggers.
Oh, that's
Nigger.
that's very nice of you to try to
Fun.
address one part of the community. But you know what? We're addressing everybody. And it's really actually not, some people get offended by that word, you know, so maybe don't say that when you're addressing people. So here's what I suspect happened to you. You're somebody who doesn't actually know how to read. And the reason you don't know how to read is because your brain is clogged up with all kinds of dead animal body parts. Did I get it right? Yeah, I thought so. So listen, next time you come in, make sure that you do a lot of practicing reading. Don't worry, you can follow. You can follow the channel. We're always practicing reading. So when I hold up a card, you just read it out loud to yourself. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's go over here and see what's happening. Okay, oh, we have another super chat here. Thank you to Ari Fred, who donated $10 to my YouTube channel. Thank you for helping me to be a teacher here on TikTok. I don't know if you heard what the other guy said there, but that's an example of vegan phobia. When somebody comes into a vegan's live and tries to be mean on purpose, that's called vegan phobia. People do that because they feel guilty for eating animals. What other explanation is there? We're here to tell people, hey, eat some healthy fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And somebody comes in here and starts saying bad words just to be mean on purpose. That person is jealous. So he'd like to be vegan, but he doesn't think he's as tough as me. But of course he can be vegan. Let's read what Ari Frederick wrote. Hi, Miss Katie. I'm vegan since I was 8. Wow! Guys on TikTok, keep on tapping on the screen. Let's get this up. We can get this up by 1 more 1,000 because we have good news. We always tap on the screen when there's good news. And this person is just telling us that they've been vegan since they were 8 years old. It's wonderful. And I'm writing a book about aliens that invade our planet and start eating humans. I like to read that. It's a very good book idea. Yeah, we often talk about that. We often say to people, you know, who say that they're at the top of the food chain. In fact, there might be some aliens out there who are more advanced than we are. And if they came to Earth and they tried to eat us, we would be in big trouble, wouldn't we? We couldn't say, well, we love this food chain. We would be begging for our lives if aliens came here and tried to eat us. We would say, can you eat some tofu instead? Right? Let me see what else you wrote. It's a thought experience, really. Once I'm finished, I'll send it to you. All right, that would be cool. You know what I would like you to do? Is do an audio version of the book. Because frankly, I don't have time to read books because I'm always multitasking for the animals. But what you could do is make an audio version of it, and then people can listen to it while they're cleaning the house. Like some people are listening to this to me right now. They take the phone with them while they're cleaning their toilet. They take the phone with them while they make their bed. I actually suggest you do that, guys. If you're listening right now to this podcast, to me, or whatever you call it, a live stream, I suggest do something at the same time. So that way, not only will you learn about veganism, but by the time you end up watching this, you finish watching this live stream, you'll have cleaned your entire bedroom. You know how you have piles of clothes in the corner of your bedroom? Take me with you if I'm on your phone or your laptop and start to clean your room while you're listening. You're going to feel so much better. By the end, you'll have learned about how to help the animals, and also your room will be much cleaner. All right, let's continue here. Thank you, Frederick. I'm going to press a heart on your comment. Thank you for putting it in yellow. It's going to stay for much longer, and I'm going to press a thumbs up as well. Guys, let's say thank you to Frederick. All right, TikTok, you're doing great. So proud of you guys. Oh, hold on. Somebody just followed me. Andy, thank you for following me. Who else followed? Oh, we have another person who just followed. Hold on. Hold on, it's going too fast. I have to lick my finger to be able to stop the screen. It's going too fast. Hold on. Okay, here. Henry, thank you for the heart you sent me. Aw, great. Your live receipt. Okay, I've got these heart me's. I'm not sure what they do, but anyway. Oh, Henry, you became the 181 fan in the club. Yeah. Henry, thanks for being a fan in the club. What else do we have? Somebody shared the live stream. Guys, if you repost the live, do you see the repost button? Do you see a repost button there? Yeah, it's like a yellow button. When you repost it, it's going to show it. Oh, see there, Scar just reposted. Hold on, somebody else reposted. Caden, thanks for reposting, guys. And of course, keep on tapping on the screen. Send the love to the animals. All right, so we couldn't get the other guy to read this, so I'm going to read this. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer. Isn't that sad to think of? Yeah, it's really sad. Guys, we can be kind. Every day's a new day to be kind to the animals. Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. Do you have empathy in your heart? Do you want to hurt animals or save them? I think you'd like to save them. I don't think you really want to hurt them. Let's go back over here. All right. Oh, we had some sort of a crash here. What does this say? Reopen. Okay. I think I want to reopen. I don't know. You ever have things happen to your computer and you're like so scared to press yes or no or agree? You're just like, what is this going to lead to? Happens to me all the time. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, somebody, 30, you wrote shut up. Now, I don't know who you're talking to in the comment section, but you shouldn't talk to people like that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a timeout because that was really not a nice thing to say. Okay. What you can say instead is you can tell a person how you feel about the animals. Say, help the animals. Say, be kind to the animals. That would be helpful. Okay. Thanks. All right. Oh, another person, Cooper Farmer, you're going to get hidden now. So now you're never going to be able to write to me or talk to me ever again because that was really cruel. Let's go over here to my TikTok. Who's next? Somebody named Chloe wants to come in and read the next card. Hi, Chloe.
Hi.
Welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the world?
Australia.
Cool. Here's your card to read.
Happy Vegan Declaration Day.
Do you see any more words there?
Oh, name Miss Katie. Date June 27, 2016.
Right. How long have I been vegan for?
That's a long time.
Yeah, look, 2016. So in June of this year, it's going to be 10 years that I have not eaten any animals, no eggs, no cheese from cows, no cow milk at all.
Well, I have some questions.
Sure.
Like, if we're not allowed to eat meat, why do other animals eat meat?
Okay. Well, some animals have to eat animals because that's the way they were designed. But many, many animals never eat animals. For example, how do you think that a giraffe gets so tall without ever eating animals? What does a giraffe eat?
Trees, because that's all its head can reach.
They eat trees, that's right. Because plants have protein, enough protein for the giraffe to get big. What about elephants, though? Elephants are
I don't know
also
what elephants eat.
Elephants are vegan. Elephants get
Oh, wow.
huge just by eating plants. Isn't that cool? So you can also get very strong. You can be extremely muscular if you do exercise, you lift weights, but you can still be vegan. There's many vegan bodybuilders out there. So I want you to
Well, how do you get calcium?
get calcium from plants. Kale has calcium.
But it's better from milk.
You don't need to drink cow's milk. Why would you want to kill a baby cow, steal the baby cow's milk, when you can be 100% healthy by just eating plants?
True. But I like the taste a lot.
Okay, so what if somebody, okay, picture this. When you were born, your mother had milk in her breast, right? How would you feel if somebody said, well, I could drink soy milk, but I want to drink your mom's breast milk. And somebody came into your house and pinned her down, tied her up, and started to suck. You would be horrified. And what if they said, but I just like the taste? You see how crazy?
True, but my mom's dead.
It's irrelevant. It's called a hypothetical. Hypothetical is a situation that we talk about with regard to imagination. So you know that that would be wrong. If you don't like me using the example of your mom, use the example of any other female that you care about. You know that it is wrong to pin somebody down and to take something from them, right?
Yeah.
Right. So when you become a vegan teacher, I want you to start imagining that you are going to be a vegan teacher one day, because all good people are. I want you to find a place in your house right now that start to imagine, where could you do a live stream from? Now, you're not ready yet, but one day you will be. And you're going to be a great teacher. But first you need to watch a documentary that everybody has watched. This documentary is called Dominion. This is what it looks like here.
What are some yummy alternatives for meat?
Just 1 second, okay? So just showing you something and you just cut me off.
Okay.
Okay? You see this? I want you to read this card out loud, please.
All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people watch Dominion on YouTube.
Okay, so which animal do you see here?
A sheep.
It's actually a baby cow. It might be hard to see, but it's a little baby cow. Okay, so the documentary is called Dominion. Can you say it again?
Dominion.
Okay, starts with a D-O-M. Somebody's name might be Dom. Just a way to remember.
I watched this 3-minute video where they were showing what they do in the factories and stuff. I was like, oh, that's sad. But I just can't think of the thought of not eating meat.
Okay, so here's what you do is you find all kinds of alternatives to that, and you don't think about yourself. If you think it's wrong to hurt somebody, that's it. If you think it's wrong to steal, that's it. You never put anything in your shopping cart unless it's vegan. You're going to figure it out from there. Do you want to be a good person?
But the vegan alternatives are too much money.
No, they aren't. Because is rice expensive? No. Are beans
is very plain and stuff.
Are beans expensive? No. Is Indian food expensive? You make your own. You can do all kinds of amazing things with all the foods, and you're going to figure it out. That's secondary. That's the next step. Right? If you go over here on TikTok or on YouTube above, there are some, you can get any vegan recipes that you want. You know how people are so great at making videos, right? You know, beautiful videos showing all kinds of delicious tofu recipes, spices.
I don't like tofu.
Well, you haven't.
I only like McDonald's, because McDonald's is fast food. It's really tasty and stuff.
McDonald's is not food. It is so unhealthy for you. You will find all of the tasty vegan foods that you need simply by going onto the channels right above here on TikTok and on YouTube. So eating animals is wrong. When you know that something's wrong, you just don't do it. And you find your way around. It's like when you go to the store, you don't steal whatever objects you want, right? You don't steal things. And so when you are going to the store, just make up your mind. I'm never going to steal any animal body parts. I'm never going to put any eggs into my shopping cart. I'm never going to do anything cruel to animals. And then you work it out. Find vegan friends, get into a community, they're going to help you. If you're actually serious and really don't want to hurt the animals, and you're just really scared, go to a site called challenge22.com. Challenge22.com. Go to challenge22.com. Guys, you're not going to believe what was just delivered in front of me while I was talking. A beautiful, absolutely heavenly looking breakfast. My husband just brought this to me. Look at this. This is my breakfast. It is 6:15 in the morning here. It's 6:15 in the morning here in Italy. And this is what my husband brought me. This is oats with chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds mixed in. Every day you should eat 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds every morning. Make sure you get omega-3 fatty acids. Also, my husband put on here soy milk. It is so nice and warm. It's perfect, just like a warm hug. Vegans also eat fruit in there. I don't know if you could see this, but there's goji berries, tiny little berries that are red. Goji berries in here. Cranberries in here. Sweetened with apple juice. Yeah, we buy the cranberries without sugar on them. They're sweetened with concentrated apple juice. Also in here are hazelnuts. There's walnut bits. It is a beautiful vegan breakfast. I can't wait to eat this. I wonder where if I can put it here so that, can I put it on this thing? This peanut butter lid? I hope it doesn't fall. It would be a complete disaster. It's gonna fit? Seems like it might be all right. All right, let's go. I get to eat. Okay, that means you guys have to teach the rest of the class. Let's get somebody else in here. Scarlett is here. Hey, Scarlett. Welcome to class.
Hi.
Hi, Scarlett. I want you to, with your most enthusiastic voice, read this.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Scarlett, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen over 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. After that, write the number 100 in the comments and then keep going if you think I'm doing a good job reading and explaining veganism. Thank you.
All right. So how many times should they tap on the screen if they like you?
100 times.
Good. All right, let's see what is your number at as a teaching assistant? You're starting at what number?
47,200.
Okay, 47.2 thousand. Oh, did I just blink and it went up? What do you see? What number do you?
48.
They like you.
48.6K.
All right, so far they like you. Okay, so you're going to read a card, okay, about veganism? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, oh my goodness, I lost my deck. Oh, here's one. Everything is such a mess on my desk. Okay, let's go with this one. Random vegan fact number 2. Go for it.
Vegans don't steal from animals. Not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, not their feathers, not their wool, not their skin, not their honey, not their babies, not their freedom, not their lives.
Right. Good reading. Everyone, just don't forget to keep tapping if you think we have a good teacher here. So far, you seem good to me. All right, so what do you think about the card that you read? What would you teach the class? What would you tell them that they should not do to the animals? Oh, the person left. I guess she decided to run off and buy some vegan food. Well, thank you for reading. I'm not sure what happened, but you did a really good job. Okay, let's go to the next person. Somebody named, oh, hold on. I gotta thank everybody. A bunch of you are just subscribing. If you just subscribed, let me scroll back and see who just subscribed. Jonathan, Thank you for subscribing. Do I like Billie? Billie Eilish, you mean? Well, recently she came out and did one thing that I like and one thing I don't like. She said everybody should be vegan, which is great. Well, she kind of said that. Not really, actually. Hold on. Let me restate that. It's not what happened. Billie Eilish said, you can't love animals and also eat them. That's what she said, which is true. But then she said, you can eat animals, go for it, but you can't love animals and also eat them. And that showed that she is not a courageous person. Because the part where she said, you can love animals, but don't say that you love them if you eat them. Go ahead and eat them. That's the part that was wrong. When she said that, that was her being afraid. And why should Billie Eilish be afraid? I'm here speaking out every single day on behalf of the animals. She has millions of dollars. It's so crazy. So I wasn't proud of her for that. She should have said, you should not eat them. That's what she should have said. But that isn't what she did say. All right. Sterling, we have a super chat over here on my YouTube channel. Sterling, thank you so much for being here. One sec. Guys, look what was delivered to me by my beautiful husband. Coffee with soy milk. Ah, thank you for this beautiful breakfast. Wow. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right, let's see what somebody wrote here. Guys, thank you for tapping on the screen. We're up to 58,000 likes. You can do it. Keep on tapping and keep on being nice to each other. In the comment section, write something nice about yourself. It's like, say where you are in the world. If you're eating fruits or vegetables right now, say, I'm eating blueberries, or say, I ate a delicious vegan breakfast. Okay, talk nicely to each other. Get to know each other in the comments. Become friends. After a while, you'll start to realize people in the comment section. You're like, hey, I remember you from last time. And then you guys can start to share social media and become vegan together. Yeah? Hey, Brock, thank you for the little roses. Awesome, Brock. 3 little roses. Okay, I have to read the super chat over here on my YouTube channel. Sterling Club writes, I'm not vegan. Show empathy, have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. All right, so this person decided to come into the live stream to write that they're not vegan. So why would you come in here and start the conversation by saying, this is what you say. When you say you're not vegan, it's like vegan means being kind to animals. So what you just wrote, Sterling, is I'm not kind to animals. Hi, Miss Katie. I'm not kind to animals. Why would you start that way? See, now all I'm thinking is, what do you do to the animals? You kick them? You pay people to stab them in the neck? What do you do? Do you buy products that were tested on bunny rabbits? When you go to the store, you don't buy vegan shampoo. What do? You say you're not vegan, Sterling. You came in here and you put a super chat on here saying, I'm not vegan, which means you hurt animals. So don't start that way. What you should start by saying is, I'm not vegan yet, but I'm striving to be. That would be better. Let's read what else you wrote. But I have respect for the vegan. Why? No, you don't respect us. You quite literally hurt the animals that we are trying to save. And how can you say you have respect for a vegetarian community? Vegetarians are cruel. They hurt cows. How on earth can you respect somebody who pays for the murder of baby cows? That's what vegetarians do. They're not good people. You should never respect vegetarians. They still buy eggs, so they pay for the murder of the baby boy chicks in that industry. Let's keep reading. Many of your friends are vegetarian, so you have a bunch of friends who are rapists. That's what you're saying. They are paying for the sexual assault of mother cows. You're saying that your friends are vegetarian. Vegetarians are the enemy. Don't you understand? I was vegetarian for many years. It was the worst thing, the worst decision, because even though I didn't eat meat, I was putting twice as much cheese on my pizza, and I was eating twice as many eggs. Why? Because I didn't have meat on my plate. The whole thing was fucked up. When you eat cheese, you hurt cows, you hurt the planet, and it's not good for your health either. Let's keep reading. So you're saying that you're not vegan, so you're a cruel person. You also, and you're saying you have respect for the vegan and vegetarian community. No, you don't. If you ever have a vegan friend, believe me, they don't respect you. They are hoping that you will be vegan. Now here's what you should do. You should go past your friends. Forget the vegetarian friends, be vegan. Show them how to be a really good person. Take a screenshot right now of this card. Take a screenshot of this card with I see your super chat on the screen. Maybe you don't see it still, but I see it. This would be a really good picture. Take a screenshot and say to them, guys, did you know that by being vegetarian, you are paying to kill animals? People act like vegetarian is good. It is not good. Killing baby boy cows, stealing their milk, causing so much distress to mothers and babies is horrific. What else are you writing here? One of my favorite music artists, Sir Paul McCartney, is a strict vegetarian. What the fuck does a strict vegetarian mean? Paul McCartney, what, he still wears leather? Don't you understand? Being vegan is the only logical solution. Being vegetarian is not an option. And if Paul McCartney, I don't know what his story is, but apparently if he's not vegan, you're saying he's a strict vegetarian? I don't know what the fuck that means. What, he still abuses, he rides horses? He still uses horses as slaves? Come on, you can do better than that. I'm not pressing like on your comment. I appreciate that you donated $9.99, but I would rather not have your money than have this bullshit on my screen. So the next time that you put a super chat in, Sterling, here's what I want you to write. Miss Katie, I'm sorry. I did not know about the dairy industry. Thank you for teaching me. I will be vegan from now on. You can do that. You can turn this around. You don't have to be cruel to the animals. This could be the beginning of the story. Okay? Thank you. TikTok. What's happening over here? We got TikTok. 62,000 likes. Way to go, guys. Keep on tapping on the screen. All right, the class is almost over, actually. I gotta eat my breakfast before it gets cold. I can't eat and talk at the same time. Let's get a teaching assistant in here. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hey, George, I see you subscribed. Thank you for the decorations on the screen, guys. Thank you for all the little decorations. I saw some flowers before. If you want to get to the top of the list, don't forget you have to put some kind of a decoration in there. Like, let's say you want to be the next person to talk to me. I'm going to be here for a few more minutes only. You put a decoration on there like a bunch of stars, and your name will go right to the top of the list. Because right now we have 61 people who want to talk to me. 61 people. I'm going to scroll through the list here and see if I see anybody who seems to be a kind person. Oh, we got somebody here named The Real Ellie with a cross beside their name. They look like they're Christian. That means they must be vegan because it says in the Bible, "Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal." You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. Let's see, we have somebody named Noah here. Let's click on Noah's name. Noah has a cross and has 431 followers. But their goal in life is to get 1,000 followers. Noah, your goal in life should be to be a good person. That should be your goal. Let's see if Noah's going to come in and be able to read a card or not. Hi, Noah.
Hi there.
Are you a good person?
Yeah, I'm vegan.
Why doesn't it say so beside your name?
Oh, sorry, I've just not added it to my profile.
Why not?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel as if I get bullied for it sometimes because a lot
So?
of people.
So what?
I
The
know.
bully, the
Yeah, I should
animals, Noah, the animals are being bullied to death. You're saying you're afraid to put the word, I want you to change your name to Noah for the animals. Noah for the animals. I want you to do that. And I want you to stand up and protect them like all good men should. Shame on you for being afraid to speak on defense of the animals. Of course you're going to get bullied. So freaking what? You tell them to fuck off, and you tell them that you care about the animal victims who are being bullied to death, Noah. You can't handle a few little insults?
No.
No, you can't? Then you're
can't.
not vegan. Okay? I'm sorry, but I'm going to let you go. This is absolutely disgraceful. If you are a man, your job on the planet is to protect. All good men are vegan, and not just vegan in the corner like, oh, Miss Katie, I am actually vegan, but I don't want to tell everybody because I might get bullied. Fuck that. Come on. Hey, Cole, thank you for the star. Awesome. Thank you very much for the star. I appreciate you. Great job. Yes, I think that this person, Cole, wants to go to the top of the list. Let me see if TikTok put you at the top or not, Cole. Oh, Cole, you decorated, but you don't want to talk to me. I don't see your name in the list. All right, that's okay. Thank you for the support. Guys, I have to go. I have been here for an hour. Thank you, TikTok. I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye. And you guys, over on YouTube, I also have to go. Thank you for being here. It's been over an hour. Don't forget to press the notification bell. I'll see you in the next live stream, probably in a couple of hours, okay?